Could you hear me? I'm just starting the space. Welcome. Just waiting for others to join. If you want to speak, let me know. Appreciate you moderating. Welcome, welcome. We're just waiting for others in nation state. I guess he's running late. Okay.
Hello,
Hey.
I'm back from corporate hell.
All right. Everything okay?
No, it's just the phone just kept ringing all the time
Oh my gosh. Do we need to reschedule
because
it? Are you okay?
no, because they kept trying to like send out tax distribution packets and nothing makes sense, nothing is accurate. Who the hell knows what's going on? And I'm like, why isn't any of this vetted before? Like, if you guys knew that like today was the day that was gonna get sent out, this should have been like triple checked before we send it out.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let me just. I'm trying. Tweet. You want to invite Karate Cat? Hold on one sec.
Yeah, let me see.
And I'm trying to invite like it's really challenging. Hold on one second. NCAA.
Where's Karate Cat? Yeah, sorry I've been away. I
No, it's
apologize.
okay. You don't need to apologize. I know you were busy. I was actually learning into like we have some great stuff cooking with Miss Pepper. This can be very interesting, actually. So
Yeah.
interesting. Hold on one sec. Let's see if we.
Tomorrow, beach day for sure. No
All right.
questions.
Okay. I just have like we'll talk. I just have some things I have to take care of in the morning. And yes.
No, no, then I'll go by myself.
No,
Forget it.
you can't. You can't. No. We're going. By the way, the pool is going to be open from 12 going forward, like to 8. They adjusted the hours or whatever.
Well, it seems like they put their hands in the air, they sprinkle fairy dust, and whatever time they decide they want to do, that's the time they do.
Oh my god. I know, just like surreal. Hold on. Let me see. How come where's and I don't see their Telegram chat, but I see the
Hi, Crazy. How are you?
Crazy was a speaker and then hold on, let me make him speaker again. Let me see. NCA. Where the hell is NCA? Good.
So I decided to join. Might be fun to be here.
Yeah, glad you're here. We're happy that you're here. Welcome.
Yeah, it's NCAA. Like
Yeah.
when
Okay.
yeah, when you tag it 1 second, I'm trying to hold on. Where the hell they are? Like I don't even see their
Yeah.
1 second, guys. Where is it?
I think nation states. I've been in a space where I saw it before. Yeah, I think
Hold on. I'm having a hard time.
Ah, was it nice outside? I feel like I have to go outside after this call.
I know, me too. Like I'm so like and say on so on. That's a community takeover now.
Well, I still want to talk to NCAA.
I know. Like wait a
Where the
second.
hell is he?
I know, 1 second. So they
Come
have
and share your story.
oh no, they have a new thing. Oh my gosh. They have a new Interesting. And I can find them in. I feel like they deleted everything. 1 second, I'm still trying to find it. Well, they promised to come. Let's see if they're gonna show up. If not, then. But that's what happens, right? So, and
Yeah.
Karate is not joining, right?
I don't know where he is. I pinged him. I messaged
That's
him.
okay. That's all right. All right. So let's see who's gonna come. But see, that's what happens, I guess, right? I'm gonna speculate right now while we're waiting for others because I have no idea where everybody is. So, once this whatever that happened, and it looks like a rug, right? So then I guess the developer just like gave up or ran away, and this is when the community takeover happens, right? So,
Hmm.
like, I guess that's my theory for the day.
I guess.
Now the question is, was it intentional? Like, and that's what Karate Cat thinks, right?
I'm bringing in everybody.
Oh no, just
Talk this through
so
now.
talk about drama, right? Let's see.
Everybody I can think of is coming.
I know, right?
This is crazy drama. It's like work drama.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's almost like you're looking for someone who, ripped you off. That is crazy. I don't see. Hold on. No, here it is. 1 sec. No, I don't see them. It's like a revolving door. 1 sec. I'm just looking. I guess they do. How do I search inside? I had this search function in my messages on Twitter, and now I don't see it. This is surreal. I
Well,
think I think they're making so many changes. Hold on, here. I found it. I think. You know what?
which one is he?
NCAA. I actually think that they just like deleted all the stuff. Let me
You're
see.
you're in the chat, right?
Yeah. Well, no. The chat
Let me
is.
see. Let me
Oh
see.
my
I
god.
thought I was in the chat. Am I out of the chat
Yeah.
now?
I don't know. You should be. You should be too.
NCAA on Soul. Are they no longer there? I can't say anything.
Interesting.
So I guess we got our answer, ladies and gentlemen. If it was a rug or not.
I know, right? Um. Hold on, space. I'm just inviting Mr. Crypto to our space too. He actually sent me some tokens now. That's interesting. I love it. This is like a VC model. It's almost like there are companies and like you co-invest and you cross-invest like as founders, and this is how you grow together, and that's how you push each other. That's exactly what VCs are doing. I don't see it. Oh my gosh. I don't see it. Do you see them?
No. What's their name?
NCAA.
Yeah,
But if you
anything.
if you go on deck screener, yeah, don't even start me on debate because like there's so much stuff flying on Twitter. Like I can't. First of all, I can't believe people. I think people are so fed up with what's going on. and it's much easier to express themselves on like behind the screens, and that's what people are doing. Hold on, see NCAA. Let me see if they still have a website. So this is what I see: NCAA on Solana community takeover. They don't have a website, but they have the Twitter and they have the Telegram. Let's see. Yeah, they have a new one. NCAA. So again, we don't know what happened, but it's a community takeover, and the deaf is nowhere to be found.
All right, so let's talk about it.
What's there to talk? I mean, the truth is in the middle. Probably both of us.
Well, technically, I was right.
Maybe you were.
See,
Maybe you were.
you thought it wasn't a rug. I was very adamant that it was a rug, and now they're nowhere to be found. Right?
Or they were ashamed.
What's there to be ashamed about?
Like if their wallets got hacked and they lost everything, no?
It's okay if you make mistakes, but you should also, if you're confident in what you're doing, you should inform people so people know to help the community going forward.
That's how you and I think, and I agree with that. But not too many people have, what to do that.
You nation states, are you there?
Yes?
Yeah, I thought they listed 9 days ago, right?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, the NCAA they listed 9 days ago, right?
The listed 90? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time understanding as well. Sorry.
They listed 9 days ago, right?
What do you mean by listed 90 ago?
9 days ago, nine
Nine
nine days.
9 days.
Oh,
9 days.
ago. Yes, yes. They
Yes.
posted their project 9 days ago. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, cause I'm on their screen right now. I'm checking their project. I'm just seeing it now.
Yeah, it's they say it's a community takeover, but the founders, the devs promised to, to come and talk to us. So I guess it's not happening, right?
Yeah, they're scared.
They're scared or embarrassed or whatever. But hypothetically, could it be like a hack of their wallet? I'm just like,
No, no, not at all.
why is that? Walk me through your thought process.
Because it's so like it would be it's a mathematical impossibility that 30 or 40 wallets are all syncing to the same location.
No, but that's
It's
how it's done, right? So, like, for example,
no, but 30, 40 wallets happen to rug at the same exact time,
no,
and
that
they're
I agree with this. Yeah, that I agree with you.
right. So like
No, no,
think
no, no.
about it logically, right? So let's say for example, somebody rugged my wallet, right? So normally I don't know, let's say I have 2, 3 wallets. So they're able to access my account through a link, through my, phone, laptop, whatever, iPad, tablet, and they get into all my accounts, then they'll take 2, 3, 4 wallets, right? But how is it that 30, 40 wallets at exactly the same time got taken? That's the question.
So, so you have your Phantom wallet, right? And you have multiple addresses. Like I have one wallet, for example, and I have multiple addresses inside. It's almost like you have your like bank, right?
Yep.
And and you have multiple accounts within the bank. But like let's say like you have savings, you have checking. I'm just like doing an analogy, okay?
Yep.
So if somebody hacks hypothetically into my wallet, so
Okay.
they can drain all accounts at once. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course, but you're implying that he had 30 or 40 wallets
But that's how they.
with huge amounts.
So this is how I do it, and this is why I'm learning from this experience as well, right? So we should learn. So you you can have multiple addresses within one wallet. It's almost like saying if somebody breaks into your computer, they can have access to your email, to your tablet, you know what I mean? To everything pretty much. So
Yeah, I'm with you, but I think my question is how many people do you know have 30 or 40 wallets of the same project?
a lot, because this is what they do. Like they create like a wallet and they create multiple accounts, like to maybe mimic that they have so many holders. Like I don't know, I'm just like speculating,
Yeah, yeah, we're speculating here. I'm with
which
you.
is which is not in their favor, right? Like what I'm saying
Right.
now, because it means that they were playing, right? Like which is interesting, because if you're being honest like me, and when you hold, like, and I'm saying I am holding, like I'm not hiding that I have a bigger percentage, because it should give a sense of security, right, to
Sure.
people,
Sure.
right? But some people get scared because they think, oh my gosh, the power is so concentrated, right? So if she rugs, hypothetically, right? That's what, do you
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
But how is it different if I take, like, let's say you and I take like one account that is like 1 million, hypothetically, right, and break it down into multiple wallet addresses. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, right? Like, did he really, like, that's why we don't know for sure, did he really rob? I think it's 50-50. I don't think it's black or white.
I don't know because, like, I think regardless of, let's say hypothetically, to your point, he has all this access, right, where he has 20 or 30 wallets of the same project. It still doesn't look good for him, right? Because the question is going to be, how come you're holding on so much to so many wallets? I think that will be the normal question, right? And let's say he doesn't, and he says, "Oh, I only have a few wallets." So then the rebuttal will be, "Well, how is it that um, you allowed?" If he doesn't have all those wallets, then the next question will be, "Okay, so how many wallets did you have?" And if you had, I don't know, we're just speculating here, two or three or four or 10, what happened to the other 20 or 30 wallets? Because they all also supposedly got rugged at the same time, and all the transfers happened to the same central location. See, I'm thinking of it from like a purely financial standpoint.
I
Like
love
think
it.
so
Yeah,
like
I love
think
it.
of it like, the old school hackers with Sandra Bullock and stuff like that, if anybody knows that reference. So
No, what
if
is it? Tell me what.
it's a movie about hackers. So like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
basically,
yeah. Yes.
remember
Okay.
that? And she's trying to figure out like what exactly is happening. So there's like one central location in the movie, which is like, and this company was able to basically like destroy her identity, give her a new name, change her birth date, change everything about her life. So in the movie, she goes on this like, expedition where she basically gets into the mainframe and she realizes that this is like a big organization that's very connected with the government, and they destroyed her identity and everything she stood for. But once she got into the main computer, the main data frame, once she cleaned that up, it all the other smaller computers that were connected to that main server, all those computers went away. So her identity was no longer, that fake identity was now gone, and then she could live her normal life. So this is how I'm thinking of it from this standpoint with this project, right? Like there's like one main source. So like think by like one main source of funds that everything funnels through, right? That's the NCAA wallet, like the big wallet. And then from there, you have all these other people who are investing in the project. So like to your point about wallets, right? Like I have a wallet, you have a wallet, people on this space have a wallet, hundreds of other people have a wallet, and they all invest in the project, which is NCAA. So as everybody's making an investment, all that crypto money, right? That Solana money or base money or whatever you want to call it, whatever Ethereum, whatever transaction that it's on, it all goes up to that central computer. Central computer being the project of NCAA, which affects the market cap. So now if they're saying that the wallet was hacked, I expect one, two, three, five, 10, whatever, right? But they all have to come from different addresses, right? Like from a computer standpoint, like your wallet address is like similar to your IP address on computers, right? That's how they trace. So
Right.
on the blockchain, you're able to see all these addresses. Now, if they're all linked to one main central source of a wallet and they're all happening at the same time, it's warning bells, causes for alarm. That's how I'm thinking of it. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, I'm still thinking like I understand how you're thinking, but it's still not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right. So that's why I'm saying it's a two steps question. I mean, it's unfortunate that they're not here, but we'll still think this through. If let's say he's saying his wallet got hacked,
hmm
right? How many wallets did he actually have on, like I said, on whatever he was using, his phone, his laptop, his whatever computer infrastructure that he was using? How many wallets did he have on there? What did they hack supposedly? How many did they hack? If he says he has 10, then I should see 10 rugs happening at the same time simultaneously because they hacked 10 accounts. But if now he says he has 2 or 3, where's the other 30? And how did they all get rugged at the same time? So I think regardless if he has a lot of wallets or if he doesn't have a lot of wallets, I think he's in a bad situation, bad position regardless, right?
no, I get it. No, I understand. But now, like, see, like, I actually think now, like, it's very interesting because it looks like it's a community takeover. Like, so the question remains: was it intentional?
Well,
Right?
right, here's the other question that you're saying. So with the community takeover, the other question will be, okay, how did if you were the dev and you launched this project and you said you just got an endorsement from a major athlete, how did the community just take over your project? What exactly transpired, right? What occurred?
Well, remember how, and I'm just trying to be fair here, okay? Remember how they almost took over our project initially?
No, it wasn't a takeover like you think.
It was
It
a
was
hijacking, which
it was no. Let's be clear. They were trying to blackmail. They were trying to leverage their position, which was their supply. And they thought by coming onto the project from the beginning, because they were originally part of the community and they were helping us with certain aspects of the project, that at some point we would take the supply from them. So a true takeover would be if everybody in the community space, right? Like the 300 members that we have currently in our project for RSOL, if they all decided, we don't want the dev, we don't want nation state, we want to do our own thing and you guys are out. That's a takeover, right? But the rest of the community in our space realized with all the work that you're doing, the dev, and all the hard hours that RedSoul is doing, and with us, I mean, I'm more your support, but number two, but with basically between all the work that you're doing, it wouldn't be feasible or practical or logical to take over your project because nobody else would be able to steerhead the project going forward because it's your line, and how would they know like how to keep the project momentum going, right? Whether
I
because
don't know.
obviously
I disagree
that's the
with
way
that.
I see it. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I actually see, and again, maybe we haven't been in the space long enough. I see like people are just happy because it's so hard to launch a token,
Right.
right? I mean, it's not that hard to launch it. It's hard to make sure that it hits milestones before it like hits. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So like that is like the most critical. So they are looking for those, projects, and then they like listen. If somebody appreciates sports like you, right? Like
Hmm.
they can just take it over. It's like, I mean, it's a bad analogy, but when you acquire a distressed company or whatever, right, and
Right.
you turn it around, right? So that's how I was thinking, right? And anybody can do it. Like in basically similar how, just think about it, similar how in a real world, like in Apple, right, when they pushed out Steve Jobs, even though he founded the company, like how is it different? Except for here,
It's a big difference
how is it different? Walk me through your start process.
because Steve Jobs was belligerent. Like even though he was very smart, he was toxic in the way he treated his colleagues, his employees, etc. So that's why they took the corrective action to remove him. It wasn't based on his abilities or his skill set
No, it
because
was based on shares. That was
right.
it. That was so my. This is when the board has the voting rights, and I'm trying to.
Sure, sure. But the board doesn't take those sort of measures unless they feel like you've gone really rogue. And they felt that he was rogue in the
And
way
same
he was
as
acting.
any community, right? Same as any community. It's like with friends, with anything you decide, right? Like
Right,
it's acceptable or that's not acceptable, right?
right.
Well, the difference here is that, if you know that somebody who is toxic to the project holds like the majority of supply, this is where it's like, why should you? That's what I'm trying to understand. That's why it's critical to have a
Yeah.
percentage of the
Ye
project, because otherwise there.
Sure, sure, sure. But I
Uh,
also think too, if you don't have a percentage of the project, these are my thoughts, right? If you don't
okay.
have the percentage of the project, RSOL, and we've seen this in other spaces, some people come on and they say, hey, even if they're the dev, I don't hold much of the supply, right? But they're very, maybe they hold 1%, 2%, something like that. But they're very excited about the project and they're continuing to work on the project. The other issue would come out is that the person who is the major supply holder, if they're not the dev or they're not somebody really engaged in the project, what ends up happening is that person and the dev will come to an agreement that at some point when the project reaches a certain market cap that they sell to make a little bit of profit. So there's many ways you can kind of go about, you know, incentivizing and making a profit on your meme coins where you don't necessarily have to be the dev or you don't have necessarily have to be the majority supply holder. That's the way I'm seeing it, at least.
No, 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 100%. And that's why I'm saying there are so many different ways for people to make money when they're not even the devs. But also, if you're the dev, like it's great, but you should be, holding some majors. It's like real companies. Like that's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Right? Otherwise, like, or you should be holding supply. So, like somebody who you trust, right?
Oh
Again,
yeah, I mean, ideally, to your point, I think if it's your project and you're really passionate about it, like most people, if they're putting in a lot of work and they're not just a dev, but they're doing everything for the project, I think it's invaluable that you hold a majority of the supply.
yeah,
So
for them
you
to
don't
feel safe, right? But
for
also,
them to feel safe because if somebody else has it and then they decide to dump the project and dump their shares, not only will the project now lose its market cap, but everybody who's invested in the project will lose will lose money, lose capital. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
right. But also, it's important to incentivize community, right? So, similar. So
Yeah. I mean, but the community has to be hungry and driven to do that.
of course,
I think the most important thing in any meme coin project is that the community is very engaged and they want to make a difference. But most importantly, they want to profit and they want to, get out of their, you know, basically, as they say, get out of the matrix that most people are in.
no,
But
no, no.
they
I
go
get
ahead.
it.
Yeah,
No, you and I get it. I'm just saying, like, you also want to be generous enough with the community for those who are active, right? It's almost like,
right.
right? But unlike traditional world, like they know that their incentive directly depends on how much, right? They kind of work. Like it's an interesting concept. I'm just thinking on it. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm just drawing parallel to like traditional world. So
Right. So that's why I'm saying by NCAA not being on the chat, I think it's very troubling.
it's
And
talent, right? That's
yeah, listen, if I started a project and whether, somebody got information of my wallet or the community took it over, if I'm because the whole premise was always like I'm very straightforward, I'm very honest, I'm very genuine, then you should come on and say, and like, don't waste our time to say, hey, by the way, this is exactly what happened, because that way you're salvaging your reputation and you just move on to another project. That's it. I
yeah,
think,
that's right.
yeah, I think
Oh,
Crazy has a question or comment. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I was just about to say something now. Yeah. Mm. It's quite late here, and I'm going to bed, so I just decided to tell you guys before I quit.
say it again, please.
Yeah, sorry, you're breaking up.
Yeah,
Say it again.
it's quite late here, 1:38 a.m. So I just wanted to quit and go to bed. So I'll be back later.
Okay. Well, thank you
Okay.
for stopping by. Have a good night. We'll catch you
Yeah,
Yeah,
later.
and thank you for supporting.
Yes, thank you for supporting
yeah, it's my
us.
pleasure. Always be here. Yeah, please. When will the next space be held?
What?
The next space, Red Soul.
The next space. I mean, we don't have anything. I mean, I got invited to many this weekend, but I guess we'll do the next one. I think I did AMA for Monday, and we'll do Tuesday and Thursday in the morning, like 8 o'clock New York time, and the rest just follow the timeline, right? But I also will come back to Miss Pepper chat because Nation State, in case you didn't know, they're gonna do like a special channel for us on their Discord. Like it's almost like like the way you outsource some stuff, right? Instead of us building it ourselves, they will build it for us. Like it's just like it's amazing what's gonna happen, like between two communities. So we don't have to maintain it, but we have like a channel there, and only people who have hold the token can access that Discord channel. That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like it gets more interesting and interesting. You know what I mean? Just yeah, I'm learning so much from Mr. Crypto too, so it's fantastic.
Oh, so we're closing this space down?
I don't know. I mean, I like you tell me. Like, if nobody's showing up, like they didn't show up, so that's a great topic. Next time you can talk to Karate Cat and his space.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, again, like we don't know, but their actions, speak louder right now, right? So they were invited.
Hulk is on.
Okay, let's go. You wanna go? Is Karate Cat on?
No, I don't know where he is.
I'm actually there. I wanna go get some fresh air.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys later, man.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so
All
much. Thank
right.
you so
All
much
right.
for
Thank you,
coming by.
everybody.
Bye.
Uh,
See you
we'll
around.
Bye.
Bye.
talk later. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye. Palsy, do you have anything to say or anything you want to discuss before we close the space? Mm,
Yeah, I wanna give something to the Papa community because they've been raiding us like crazy. So you'll see. I don't know if you're getting followers, but yeah, I need to decide. And I wanna like send some tokens to like some people who created art. It's almost like you create like this machine, right? Like a snowball effect. You know what I mean? Like, and it
mhm.
just, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's close it up. Right? Thanks. Thank you. And yeah, let's go like and disconnect, and we'll have some fun later. It's not going anywhere.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. No, thank you.
Bye. Well,
Bye.
thank you.